I walked into a little room. The team on the pediatric endocrinology floor had clearly tried to make it cheerful, but no decorations could hide the fact that this was a clinical room. The decorations angered me. Why, on this horrible day, the day of my type 1 diabetes diagnosis, should I be surrounded by happy decorum? In that little room, however, my life forever changed, because that is where I met Annie. Hello, my name is Lacie Aho, and the person who most inspires me from my community is one of my nurses, Annie. Annie is the most important nurse in my life, and she both encourages me and inspires me to encourage others. Annie believed in me from day one. I do not know what she saw in that scared 12-year-old girl she met in the diabetes education room, but she never let go of it. We frequently exchange letters, and the words, "I'm proud of you," can be found in every message she sends me. She never stops encouraging me, and this ceaseless support motivates me to also uplift others. For example, I have written dozens of notes for my theater cast members, and I have bought flowers for a young diabetic girl. Thanks to Annie, I now try to spread encouragement throughout my social spheres, with letters, notes, poems, and kind words, and I intend to continue this for life. Annie, a type 1 diabetic herself, also urges me to pursue my goals. Initially, I struggled to believe that someone with type 1 diabetes could have a fully joyful life, but watching Annie inspired me to change my perspective. Through Annie's influence, I realized that diabetes could only steal my joy and limit my life if I let it, for Annie never let diabetes or hardship stop her. When obstacles impeded Annie's dream of pursuing nursing, she marched on. For example, though dozens of diabetic seizures held her back in school, and she failed chemistry, Annie continued to fight for her dream. Though Annie did not grow up wealthy, owning only church shoes and tennis shoes during her childhood, she worked her way through college, became a nurse, and maintained a joyful outlook. Her story gave me faith that attending college as a diabetic is achievable, and I am now determined to chase my collegiate dreams. Lastly, Annie inspires me because she committedly serves others. I discovered that she wrote a letter to every single patient that walked through the clinic's doors, without expecting anything in return. And Annie always writes back, no matter what. In the time that I have known her, she has suffered through carpal tunnel surgery, a cancer diagnosis, extreme headaches, and more, but even pain did not stop her from returning my letters. Annie did not have to pour into and invest in me, but she did, and she listens to every idea, worry, or dream I might have. Her confidence in me gives me confidence in myself, and Annie's example of patience, perseverance, and joy will propel me as I pursue my degree.